Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there? I've been sitting here watching the convention, the Democratic convention, and Joe Biden has officially become the Democratic nominee for president of the United States. I'm gonna have to look at my notes here. He got it. The final count was 358 for Biden and 1151 for Sanders. Now, here's my question about that. Well, for one, congratulations, Vice President. Now go out there and beat the hell out of Mango Unchained. Now, I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, okay, this is just a formality because even though, Sanders had already conceded and, everything, this is just something they still have to go through. As I'm sitting there watching, I'm getting pissed off because, okay, Sanders, you know, conceded the race. Why is you folks? Why was he still getting votes? I mean, like I said, the final was 3,558 for Joe Biden and 1,151 for Bernie Sanders. Why? Why? See, it's that bullshit. And then I went back to 4 years ago. That's the same bullshit they pulled when Hillary got the nomination. You still had folks, even after Bernie had dropped out, you still had folks giving him votes. We can't afford that this go around. We can't afford no indecisive ass folks. Like my hashtag says, vote or die. It's when it was used back in the 2000 election, and and right now it has a real meaning this time. Vote or die. Who you vote for and who gets selected this next go round will determine basically who lives and who dies. That's how serious this shit is. So I don't want to hear that about, oh, Kamala Harris, she's responsible because my cousin got got life because of a law and she sent my cousin to jail. Then, excuse me, your cousin knew he had two strikes. Why he take his dumb ass out there and get a third? He wouldn't have went to jail if it wasn't for a law that she put. Here's my thing. Everybody out there know it's against the law to drive under the influence. It's called a DUI, DWI. Basically, your ass ain't supposed to be out there driving and you drunk. But millions of people every day choose to do it. Now, my question is this. If you go out there and get a DUI and go to jail and you lose your job and your car insurance and all that, whose fault is that? Is it the fault of the folks that put this law in place? Or is it your fault because you chose to go out there driving drunk and got caught? I'm just saying. Then I was reading, and there was folks talking about Kamala. Side note, it's pronounced Kamala, not Kamala, not Camilla, Kamala. Okay, back to what I was saying. You got folks saying that Harris is responsible, but she was going after low income single mothers because she put the truancy law in place. Again, if you got a child of a certain age, they are supposed to be in school, and it's your responsibility to make sure that they ask go to school as a parent, male or female. But when that law was put into place, you had a lot of these women, and I'm sorry, the majority of them was this color, looked like us, that was having babies just for a check, just for food stamps, just for Section 8. They could have gave a fuck less about that child. So yeah, why you take my lighting? That was my light. Anyway, now again, that's a law that was on the books, and you knew that that was a law on the book. So it's your it was their responsibility as a parent to make sure that their kids went to school. I'm just saying. But y'all blaming Kamala Harris. Y'all, y'all, hold on for a minute. He got 3558. I'm back. Um, as a parent, it's your responsibility to make sure your child goes to school. And if you don't, you got to pay the consequences. Like somebody just commented in the chat, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't let bullshit like that have us here this time next year still scratching our head wondering how Mango Unchained got a second term. Because they tell you every non-vote is a vote for the orange-haired orangutan in charge. I'm just saying. You know, and my running joke, and really ain't joke, this is just how I feel. I don't have a president. That's y'all president. I'm just saying. That's y'all president. I'm getting to know myself as a U.S. citizen, so I don't have a president right now. But yeah, so we got to get out. It's no perfect candidate. There has never been a perfect candidate for president. Everybody got skeletons. But what I'm not gonna do or put up with is at least on my timelines, in my chats, is folks bashing this woman because one of the first thing, I mean, it was announced that she was the running mate at I think it was what, 4 o'clock. By 4:03, they had already started with the racial memes on how she got down on her knees and sucked the nomination and all this bullshit. Y'all, we got to get out and vote. I'm serious. It is no excuse. They have early voting. They got absentee voting. Exactly. They got absentee voting. They doing voting by mail because today, that BS that Mango Unchained was trying to pull. It it got janked. You can vote by mail. Me myself, I'm voting in person because I don't trust absentee. I show the hell ain't trusting vote by mail. If it was no, I was finished there. If it was a way that I could vote over the internet, that would be good too. But yeah, so like I said, Joe Biden is officially the Democratic nominee for president. You will have Biden Harris versus Mango Unchained and Pence. The presidential debate is gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. But the one that I'm waiting on is Harris and Pence. Cause I don't know if y'all seen when them hearings were going on. She was getting them folks' ass. And FYI to all you Mango Unchained followers out there that's going with this narrative that she's not a citizen. Kamala Harris was born in Oakland, California. And I do believe California is in the United States. The city of Oakland is in California. So, how y'all get that? See that, and this thing, and if y'all can't see it, they drawing from that same playbook, that birther shit. They birthed because they tried it with President Obama. He is not a U.S. citizen, and Mango Unchained started this shit. He's not a U.S. citizen. The man was born in Hawaii. Hawaii is part of the United States, right? That makes him a U.S. citizen, right? So, we just got to get out and get the job done because but, and I'm gonna say this right now. In the unfortunate turn of events, we end up with a second term of Mango Unchained. I I'm just gonna sit back and watch. You know, because I got people. Case in point, I got this one chick. She lives in Alabama. We've been knowing each other since we was 9, 10 years old. This dumb bitch gonna put on her Facebook post, I'm exercising my right not to vote. Bitch, you from Alabama. You, the home, that's what folks died and got put in jail and they ass whooped and 4 little girls got killed in a damn church trying to get civil rights so your ass can vote, and you gonna say I'm exercising my right not to vote. Girl, go to hell. I hurry up and blocked and unfriended her. I blocked her in my cell phone. I don't have time for stupidity like that in my life right now. Because that's how serious this shit is. I got a cousin talking about he gonna put his name and his mama name in there because what other reason can you give me other than to get Mango Unchained out of office to why I should vote for Biden? Motherfucker, that's the only reason you need. Oh, and the pandemic. That's not enough reason for you to know that this man don't need a second term? I'm just saying. Y'all better stop taking this shit for a joke. Because myself, having folks, being related to folks that went through that shit and was there and could sit down and tell you all the horror stories for when they was trying to get civil rights and the rights for black people to vote. I take it as an insult. I really do. I really do. I really, really do. Because there's no excuse not to get your dumb ass down and vote. It's free. It don't cost shit. What? Okay. Yeah, the line gonna be long, but y'all niggas done camped out for some Jordans. So, motherfuckers camps out for Black Friday. So you can get that 50-inch TV for $150. But you don't want to stand in line to vote. I've seen people standing in line to get the new iPhone. But y'all don't want to stand in line to vote. We got to do better. And it's us. It's us. It's people that it's my people. Are the majority of the dumbasses out there. Because you can please believe Mango Unchained folks, they gonna get out there and vote. They gonna get out there and vote. Now you know there are some defectors because he sold them that bullshit lie. And what he do? Did a tax cut that only benefited the wealth of the type. If you did not make six figures or more, that tax cut didn't benefit you because you know what he did? He took away the head of household status that you could claim on your taxes. And that's with children. You could not get that head of household. And to the people that voted for this fool, it was too late for them to do anything. For cause tax season before last, they was getting a refund. This past tax season, their asses was on. And they were pissed. And I must say, I got my 7 chuckles at their ass because I tried to tell them, but they didn't want to listen to me. And why didn't they vote for Hillary 4 years ago? Over some emails. Over some emails. Over right here in Georgia today, we got over almost 3,000 people still in the hospital dealing with this pandemic. We have lost as a country over 1 million people to a pandemic that could have been prevented. The Obama administration went through a pandemic as well. Y'all remember Ebola? That was classified as a pandemic. How many people did we lose to Ebola? 2. The United States lost 2 people to Ebola. Want to know why? Because there were people in place. President Obama made sure that there was people in place to deal with such pandemic. What did Mango Unchained do? What was one of the first things he do? He gutted that task force. He took, I want to say, some 20, 25, 20, almost 30 people out of that task force. And then the folks that was left, he replaced with his folks. Y'all, when I said vote or die, I mean it. Vote or die. I'm just saying. That's what we are right now. We have got to get out here and vote, 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 vote. See, I'm just telling y'all, because this will be the first presidential election that I'm really on here like this. So see, this is the type of shit y'all gonna be getting from me mainly up until election day. I'm gonna be talking about this damn election and politics and pointing out as to why Mango Unchained ass need to get booted out of there. I mean, he doing blatant shit. Y'all, we got to do better. We got to get this job done. We have got to see, because you can only get, as a president, you can only get 2 terms. So, if Mango Unchained get elected and he can't run no more. Now you see what he doing right now, and he's trying to get reelected. Can you imagine what that bastard gonna do when he ain't got nothing to lose? He know he can't run no more and get reelected. Just imagine what he gonna do. So you got to think about shit like that. You know, there are people right now today who, when they vote for the Affordable Health Care Act, I'm gonna say that one more time. It is not Obamacare. It is the Affordable Health Care Act. The other side started calling it Obamacare because anything attached with Obama's names to it, they used Obama's name as an insult. So that's why they started calling it Obamacare. I get so pissed off when people go Obamacare, and I really get pissed off when medical professionals in offices they have up these signs, "We take Obamacare," or they be like, "Yeah, we accept Obamacare." It is the Affordable Health Care Act. Please make a note of it. Some of the same ones that was against that are some of the same ones right now with the as a result of this pandemic having to rely on insurance through the Affordable Health Care Act because they lost jobs. And or the private insurance that they had, if they didn't have it through a job, the private insurance that they had jacked up their rates and they couldn't afford it. So now you have to go through the marketplace. Which FYI, this man hadn't put no money into this since he been in office. So it's safe to say he get a second term over I want to say 10 to 20 million Americans gonna lose their health care. If you got a good paying job, you're doing well, you got good benefits through your job, you consider yourself blessed. If it went up $2, $3, $4 because of the Affordable Health Care Act, okay, you paying it for it. You know, it kills me that folks that call themselves Christians don't want to help those without, which is the very thing. But to be a Christian means to be Christ-like, and it's the very thing that one of the very things that Christ preached. I'm just saying. If these past 6 months hadn't showed you, you can be up here today and down here tomorrow. That's one of the things that you think about. All those folks that will lose their health care. Yeah, right now you might have a bomb ass job and have your health care, the bomb and this, that, and you paying for yours, and why other folks. Oh, Jill Biden was cute when she was younger. And right, I lost train of thought. I digressed, so now I get bigger. Okay, no, okay. I don't forget what I was gonna say. I really got digressed. I really digressed and got lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I said all of this these past 23 minutes, all of that to say this. You need to get out and vote. Congratulations again to President Joe Biden for getting the officially becoming the Democratic nominee for president. I need you and Kamala to get out there and beat the hell out of Mango Unchained and Pence. I'm gonna try to pop in at least once a week to just to give up the latest, of what's going on with the election and everything. Right now, I'm thinking of doing a. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna put that out there. But because I forgot, this is still. So I want to thank y'all for coming over. I want to thank the thumbs up. I want to thank everybody that stopped by. Again, please make sure you get out there and vote. Please make sure you're registered to vote. I'm gonna get a link. Well, shit, by now it's too late. But I'm gonna get a link. And I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Putting a link in the way you can go register to vote in my descriptions. of my past videos. I'm gonna check and see if it's too late. If it's not too late, I will put a link on my community page and in future videos so that people can get registered to vote. And even if you don't get registered in time enough to vote in the general election, you still have your midterms and the midterms term elections and your local elections. So y'all take care. Remember, if you're going out, mask up, social distancing, wash your hands. Y'all take care. Good night.